Hello gamers, Freddie Cardona here. Welcome back to another New York Yankees game here in this 2025 alternate season. As you can see here, the Yankees are in first place with a 7-3 record, followed by Toronto with a 7-4 record. So they're a half game in first in the AL East. The Atlanta Braves are in first place, one game over the Washington Nationals. Then you got the Cubs in the NL Central, the Twins in the AL Central, the Astros in the AL West, the Giants in the NL West, and then in the wild card you have Los Angeles and Washington in the lead. You got Toronto, Kansas City, Miami, Milwaukee. Let's go to the Yankees home screen. You can see the batting leaders. Anthony Volpe with a 342 average. Paul Goldschmidt, 294, tied with the mustache, Austin Wells. And pitching, Max Fried, 0.92 ERA, 2.19 is Rodon, and Stroman with a 2.31. So that's not too shabby. Let's get into this game. This is game number 11. New York Yankees versus the Detroit Tigers, and this is your lineup right here. You can pause it and see the boys that are about to play this game. We're going to start this game. I hope you don't hear the air conditioner behind me. It's a hot summer night here in northern New Jersey. Give you some game sound. We've got Tariq Skubal. Or Skubal, is it Skubal? Someone let me know in the comments. I'm going to call him Tariq Skubal. And he's going to pitch to Cody Bellinger at 6:40 p.m. Let me see, anything else of note here before we start the game? All right, let's get into it. I'm going to click on Continue. Got the proverbial pan around the stadium as the pitcher looks in. And the pitch, and we are underway, and it starts off with a base hit to the wall. Cody Bellinger, who struck out 9 times this season, now gets a triple. Runner on third base, nobody out, and here is Jazzy J. Chisholm. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Did he get all of that one? Did he? He did. Jazz Chisholm with a 2-run homer. The score is now 2-0. Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Here's the pitch. Looks like that's going to fall in, and he doesn't get it, doesn't make the catch. So Paul Goldschmidt now with a single. The Yankees just came into play today. Jason Dominguez, nobody out. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. He held on to that ball a long time. Goldschmidt steals second. The Yankees are getting a little aggressive here on the base paths. I like to see that. The pitch to Dominguez. Fly ball to left. Going back. That ball is out of here. Before you even blinked, the Yankees are winning 4-0. Where did I get that one from? All right. Anthony Volpe coming up to the plate. The pitch. He strikes out. 1 man away. That's the first out of the inning, by the way. And the number 6 batter, Uncle Ben's Rice, at the plate. Here's the pitch to the Rice. He strikes out. Rice-a-roni. Ben Rice-a-roni. The San Francisco treat. All right, what's going on here? We have Everson Pereira, who is the right fielder in today's game. Wait. Yeah, the right fielder. What am I talking about? Everson Pereira is at the plate. I promise you, I am not going crazy. Everson Pereira, he's the right fielder for the Yankees. Is Judge out? Yeah, he is. All right, here we go. The pitch. He strikes out. 4-0 Detroit coming up to the plate. And the first batter will be Spencer Torkelson. Say that 6 times fast. Fly ball to left. 1 man away. Colt Keith. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. It's a slow roller. Throw to first. 2 men away. Riley Green to the plate. Got to find out what happened with Judge. Maybe he's just getting the day off. And that's hit through the middle. Run around first. 2 men away. Terry Carpenter to the plate. He strikes out. At the end of 1, 4-0 Yankees. And where's Oswaldo Peraza? Here's the pitch. He strikes out, 1 man away. Pablo Reyes to the plate. It's getting a little darker now out there. There's a very quick pop-up to the catcher. 2 men away. Cody Bellinger. He strikes out. Going to the bottom of the second, Gleyber Torres, ex-Yankee, to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ground ball through the hole there between shortstop and third, and it gets past the right fielder, allowing Torres to get to second. All right, Dominguez, what was that, man? Zach McKinstry, nobody out. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to right. He makes the play. And the runner actually went to third on that play. And that was Pereira out there in right field, not Judge. Manny Margot. Runner on third, 1 man away. Here's the pitch. He strikes out, 2 men away. Jake Rogers to the plate for Detroit. Ground ball to third. He picks it up. He throws to first. And he makes the play. Jazz Chisholm coming up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right up the middle. So he's got his second hit of the day. He's now batting, what is he now batting? 286? Yep, 286. All right, Paul Goldschmidt. Nobody out, runner on first. I don't know what his speed is, but maybe I would have him running here just to be aggressive if I were running the offense. But I am not. I pay my manager to do that. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third, throw to second, back to first, double play. See? He should have had him running. Maybe I'll have a talk with my coaches later after the game. Jason Dominguez coming up to the plate with 2 men out, nobody on. The pitch. That's going to be a soft looper to center. A soft looper. That sounded weird. All right, Anthony Volpe coming to the plate. Runner goes. Throw to second. He's safe. I don't think in this sim anyone's been caught stealing yet. Anthony Volpe, here's the pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. To throw to first. He gets him. Javi Baez. Bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. That's a fly ball. Pop up. Somewhat into the outfield there. 1 man away. Spencer Torkelson. Spenson. He swings and misses. 2 men away. At bat is Colt Keith. And he strikes out. We're going to the top of the 4th. And up to bat is Uncle Ben's Rice-A-Roni. Ben Rice, here's the pitch. He strikes him out. 1 man away. Everson Pereira in there for Judge at right field, and that's a base hit. Where's Oswald Peraza? I guess I shouldn't say Oswaldo if his name is Oswald, right? Oswald Peraza. 1 man away. Here's the pitch. Looks like that's going to loop in, and it does. 2 men away. We have 2 men on with 1 man away. And Pablo Reyes to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's a pop-up. Not too deep. In fact, it's in the infield. 2 men away. I gotta get used to where the ball is going in relation to where the players are. I guess I gotta look at the shadows on the ground. All right, here's Bellinger. Ground ball to second. Throw to first. That retires the side. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Green, Carpenter, and Torres with Carrasco still on the mound. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left. Looks like an easy play for Dominguez. 1 man away. Carry Carpenter back up. He's had 1 at bat, but nothing to show for it. Here's the pitch. He strikes out. And Gleyber Torres. The crowd is a little quiet as that ball goes out to deep center field, and he launches a home run. Detroit cuts the Yankees lead to 4-1 as Gleyber Torres does his OOTP strut. Here's Zach McKinstry with 2 men away, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third, handled. And that retires the side. After 4 full innings of play, it's the Yankees 4, Detroit Tigers 1. And here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch to Jazzy J to right. And he couldn't make the play out there in right field, and Chisholm gets to second base with nobody out. Paul Goldschmidt's going to try to bring him in. He's got 1 hit today already. Here's the pitch. He strikes out. Chisholm still on second, 1 man away. Dominguez, the pitch. Fly ball. It's going deep. It's in the gap, and it's way past the gap. And he hits a 2-run home run. The Yankees add to their lead. They are now leading 6-1. Anthony Volpe to the plate with 1 man away. He hits it softly. The catcher comes up and makes the play. Ben Rice, 2 men away. The pitch. We got a new pitcher in there. And Ben Rice strikes out. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Manuel Margot. Here's the pitch. Ground ball through the middle. Single for Manny Margot. Maybe I can call him Mango. That'll be his nickname, Mango. All right, Jake Rogers. 1 man on, nobody out. Ground ball to third, throw to second, 1 man away, back to first, double play. That was a 5-4-3 double play. 2 men away, and Javi Baez coming up to the plate. I'm sniffling a little bit. Am I catching a cold? Rain is beginning to fall. It's been raining lately in these games. Javi Baez, as we resume play here in the bottom of the 5th, he strikes him out. The Yankees are leading. We have an official game now, and here's Everson Pereira. He strikes out, 1 man away. Peraza, ground ball right through to right. Runner on first, 1 man out. Pablo Reyes. Ground ball up the middle, and that gets through the second baseman. Runners on first and second, 1 man away for Cody Bellinger. The crowd is a little quiet today. There's the pitch, and that's looped over the second baseman. That'll score a run. 7-1, the Yankees are leading. 1 man away, runners on first and second. Bellinger on first, Reyes on second. Jazz Chisholm at the plate. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out with that strut, going back to the dugout with his arms up like that. All right, Kent Maeda is pitching. Is it Maeda? Kenta Maeda, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 men away and 2 men on. Runners go. Didn't help anything because the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th now. Everson Torkelson to the plate. Carrasco still in there. The rain has stopped. Okay, it's been a little cloudy today. Hope everyone brought their umbrellas. Torkelson walks with that strut. Colt Keith. Ground ball up the middle. That gets through. Runners on first and second. And he is running to third. He makes it. That was some aggressive base running there by TK. Here's Green. Pitch. That one looks like it's going deep. Is it going? It is going. It is gone. Goodbye. Riley Green, that homers his first this season. The Yankees still lead 7-4 here in the bottom of the 6th. So they are making it a game. Look at them all happy. Got that home run, those score, those runs in. Hey, empty dugout. I like how they just disappear in the dugout like that. Oop, these guys are taking shots. Look at this. They're all taking shots in unison. Oop, they're doing it again. All right, let's get back to the game. All right, Carpenter. And that's a base hit. So the Detroit Tigers are not going down quietly as Gleyber Torres comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. The throw. He got him. I think that's the first caught stealing in this series, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. If anybody remembers, let me know, because I surely don't remember. Pitch to Torres. Dribbled weakly to the pitcher. Throw. As opposed to it was dribbled. As opposed to it being dribbled monthly. Get it? But that was a horrible dad joke. It was dribbled weekly, not monthly. Oh, did he pop him? He did. Took one for the team. That's what you get. All right, Manuel Mango. He strikes out. Now it's now 7-4. We're at the top of the 7th inning. John Brebbia. Bierback. I'm going to pronounce it John Brebbia. All right, return to game. It's Brebbia, I think. Let me know in the comments if I'm getting that pronunciation correct. That's a fly ball. That's going over the head of the shortstop and the third baseman, going out to left, and that's a double for Dominguez. Anthony Volpe to the plate, trying to get some more runs here to kind of get back on top a little, give themselves some more breathing room, even though 3 runs is not too shabby. Rice, they intentionally walked him to get to Pereira. You're right. I'm right. To get to Everson Pereira. John Brebbia. I don't know, that it's killing me that I don't know the actual pronunciation to that name. Here's the pitch, and he strikes out. Tough day at the plate for Everson Pereira. Oswald Peraza coming up. The pitch, and he strikes out. Mark Leiter Jr. coming in to pitch for the Yankees, and to pitch to Jake Rogers here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's a pitch, and he walks. Javi Baez, he strikes out. We got a walk and a strikeout combination as TK is up to the plate. That gets through. The Detroit Tigers are not going down quietly, that's for sure. Runners on first and second, 1 man away. Here's Colt Keith. The crowd is livening up a little bit, but Keith strikes out. 2 men away, and here is Riley Green. He strikes out, and that retires the side. We're going to the top of the 8th now. We're going to have Grisham, Bellinger, and Chisholm. And here's the pitch. Brebbia is still in there. He walks Grisham, Bellinger to the plate. Here's the pitch. There's a single to left. Runners on first and second. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. Here's the pitch to Jazzy J. Ground ball to the second baseman, and that's a double play. Runner on third, 2 men away. Paul Goldschmidt. He's got 1 hit on the day with four plate appearances. And he walks. Wait, was that Goldschmidt? Yeah, that was Goldschmidt. All right, Jason Dominguez to the plate. There's a looper to center, and it's caught. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Kerry Carpenter at the plate, and Brent Hedrick, the pitcher. Struck him out, 1 man away. Torres. He walks. McKinstry. Fly ball to right, 2 men away. Mango up to the plate. Manny Marigo. Hit over to right. It's in the gap. It's going to the wall. That may very well score a run. And it does. 7-5. That was a double. Jake Rogers to the plate. And that's out. That retires the side. So the Yankees still with a 2-run lead now. I'm trying to math correctly here. As Anthony Volpe to the plate, maybe trying to add a couple of insurance runs here. He walks, runner on first. That's what you need, base runners for Uncle Ben's rice. That's a shot right through the wickets over there at right field. And that's a double. Runners on second and third, 2 men away. Everson Pereira, nobody else. A good chance to get a few extra runs here. Ground ball to shortstop. The only play is at first, and that'll score a run. And they're back up 3 runs, 8-5. Invest. Coming into pitch for Detroit, Will Vest. He strikes him out. There is now 2 men away, and Trent Grisham. There's a fly to left field, and that retires the side. So we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Devin Williams, their closer, pitching to Javi Baez. There's a base hit. Here comes the Tigers. Spencer Torkelson, TK, to the plate. Ground ball to shortstop, throw to second, back to first, double play. That is the pitcher's pitch right there. That's the pitcher's best friend as Colt Keith comes to the plate. He strikes him out, and the New York Yankees beat the Detroit Tigers by a score of 8-5. Congratulatory I couldn't think of the word. Congratulatory blank. Look how empty the field looks. Isn't that a beaut? So you can pause this. New York left fielder Jason Dominguez made his presence felt in the 8-5 Yankees triumph over the Detroit Tigers. Dominguez was 4-5 with 2 home runs and a double while adding 4 RBI and scoring twice. The loss drops Detroit to 2-9. New York second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr. delivered a 2-run home run in the top of the first. Overall, he went 3 for 5, picking up 1 home run, 1 single, and 1 double. He scored 2 runs and knocked in 2. What's not to like about a win, said Dominguez. All right, the Yankees win this one. Got a couple of achievements unlocked here. What do we get here? First time XBH machine. I don't know what that means. Double dinger. And let's go to, well, let's finish today. And let's go to the standings real quick. Yankees are up 1.5 games in first place. The Mets are 3 games out of first place. Arizona Diamondbacks is hitting, they're at 500. Detroit Tigers are 2-9. Let's go over here to the home screen of the Yankees. And Anthony Volpe still leading batting, 310. And it looks like everything is good. All right, guys, the next pitcher up, is it going to be Carlos Rodon, or is it going to be Max Fried? It should be Max Fried, right? Because Carrasco is the 5th pitcher. It's got to be. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check the schedule real quick, and we'll conclude this team schedule. Okay, let's see. Detroit. If I click on this, will the game play? Flaherty? Wait. Oh, that's them. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Well, actually, you can see what they're doing. Mango is actually winning. He's leading the batting average at 316, and the ERA is Brant Herder. I hardly knew her. All right, guys. Thank you so much for putting up with me in this game, and we'll see you in the next video.